Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Ready to go now on a sunny afternoon in the East Bay. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. On the return, it's Ted Ginn Jr. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Play clock winding down. They go play action here on first down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Second down, Mariota. Completes this one to Cecil Shorts. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A Raider first down, 17 yards. On first and 10, here's Mariota. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
And, Charles, a couple extra defensive backs in here on 3rd and 1.
Not expecting them to run it at all.
Time running out here on the play clock. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It'll be a 3-yard gain. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now Mariota. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Shorts has got it. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. To the air again. Mariota. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Now the former Gamecock, Spencer Lanning on to punt it away. Back deep is Micah Hyde. And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Being chased out left. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Now a play fake here on first down. Shedding the tackle. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Sean Weatherspoon able to drop him for a loss of a couple. So the defense gets to the quarterback. Now the offense backed up on second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Johnson. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And, you know, their previous possession, they were able to move the football, but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive that lasted over 10 minutes. And remember how it ended?
In a punt.
Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? You just don't see that happen every day.
And this one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like to have a chance for points if you hold the football that long.
Agreed.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going.
Play action now. Mariota. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Eluding the pressure right. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5. And it'll be fourth down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch. Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They're going to look to throw. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, it's Tomlinson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Michael Vick with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A swing pass caught. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Raiders. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ted Ginn, 72 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to wind lined up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Buying time to his left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Let's go! Blue 58!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Sean Weatherspoon in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Fresh set of downs here.
Let's go!
Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Six-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20 at the 15. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Drops this off to Tomlinson. Complete. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have two remaining here before we get to halftime. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
Let's go!
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyler Eifert, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up third down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Escaping the pressure right. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. They were looking for Johnson that time. And it's second down.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Short boot, take it at the 21. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Let's go. Blue 58. Blue 58.
And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
feet. Running through the party, what look, rolls in my ears, saying storms don't do it. Devil on my shoulder, I don't lack. Hit 'em with the business, I don't scrap. Stand down, never had a thing, never had a pound. Had a then look, bare clothes, said not that. There, hold the dick. Him, little man, I got blue slims, don't be it. King, you in a young king called. You were like, oh, chat about. I got money in my shoebox.
With me from Port of Miami. Journey. Change. A little more. We looking good inside the building.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. They met here on the opening Thursday of 2015, and they're at it again here. The Steelers and Pats are underway. This is taken at his 4. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And some space here. And now running right through it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
And that's incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition in practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. On 2nd and 10, Newton. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Mario Williams in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Third and long. It's Newton. He's going to wind up in air. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Newton now to throw. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now Newton on first down. Dancing to his left. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Forced out to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. gun. Newton. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Here's Newton now on second down. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Cam Newton with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers have taken the lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. First down, it's Watson. Gets it quickly to Chad Johnson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
Here we go. Plan 38.
Now Watson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Sharif Floyd in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. And now off to the races, down the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And we always talk about kick returns being so exciting on kickoffs. Punt return almost equally exciting.
And typically we talk about the kickoff return being the most exciting 10 seconds in football. Let's just cut it in half for a punt return and make it the most exciting 5 seconds in football. It's a great, glamorous, dashing play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Patriots. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on his 4th possession. On 1st and 10, Newton. And Walker has it. fighting his way through contact. And he's going to be taken down deep into Patriot territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. A 13-yard touch. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
And the lead is up to 15 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. On second down, Peterson. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Again, Peterson. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down right about the 20. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Shift together here from the D-line. To throw on second is Watson. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They go play action here on first down. And he fires one incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And this is incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Newton now to throw. Being chased out left. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football. I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Buying time to his left. And he's brought down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. They'll throw now on the final play. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. And pump the brakes, Larry. Pump the brakes. We are ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Watson on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Back to the air. Watson on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football. Not only was that a 3-and-out, it was their 3rd straight incompletion on this drive. And they didn't even think about trying to run the football. Now they have to give it up.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Cole. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here we go.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Got a man, it's Johnson, end zone for a New England touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
This is taken at his 4. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams. He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him outside where they can really shred your defense.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 3rd down, it's Walker. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And that makes it a 9-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. He's going to fire one deep over them, and that's caught inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Slot man moves right. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Sanders got it for a Patriots touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, a touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. And the lead is down to 2. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now out come the Steelers. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. 23 yards on the play. On first down, Newton steps away to his left. Dancing to his left. And he is knocked down from the side. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
And the slot man goes in motion left. On second down, here's Newton. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And now running right through him. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it. He's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 12. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Six yards to go here on second down. Newton's going to throw it. And an alley to run. There he goes inside the 30. And he'll be knocked down sideways. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets...
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking...
all I need is going hand, 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 hand. Oh, keep running, oh, keep running, oh, keep running. Keep boom, boom, can you feel the flame? Hold on, I can make it rain. Oh, do you hear the thunder? Don't let it bring you down. Look up and see the light. You're not alone, don't give up like that. Oh yeah, got a ways to go. Break that wall, let the spirit flow. I know you ain't done yet. Don't stop to catch your breath. You're going hand, 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 hand. Let go, set me free. Got the streets, all I need is going hand, 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 hand. Oh, keep running, oh, keep running, oh, keep running. Oh, keep running, oh, keep running, oh, keep
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Ready to go now on a sunny afternoon in the East Bay. And off we go from Oakland. This will be taken way up by the 25. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. The first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down right at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Going deep for Benjamin. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Let's go!
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Hurry up, here we go! Green, 39! Green, back 99, Philly, here we go!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Clay Matthews coming with pressure. He drops him on the blitz for a loss of 12. Young now, off the play fake, rolling to his left. Out to the left here to Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. To throw is Young, operating from the gun. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Young. And he rifles one incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Flushed out right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Looking to throw. Young. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Here's a screen to Powell. And an alley to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Still going. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop a shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Garoppolo now. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got some space here. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
touchdown, Garoppolo. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Adrian Peterson, 28 yards. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
Bash, yeah.
Super toe.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. So the D-line's going to spread out.
Let's go.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Let's go.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3.
Here we go now.
They give it to Peterson. And an Adrian Peterson, the 30, the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Adrian Peterson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. They'll let Peterson try and run it in. And he is into the end end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Taken down just shy of midfield. It's a pick. Yards here to go for the offense on second down.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
Now a give to Peterson running right. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. They run again with Peterson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here we go now. 3-19.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now Young throwing on first down. He's going to air one out. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary.
3-19.
Young to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Here's Young. From the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Brandon, if you're not rooting for the defensive team, that was a fun play to watch. 4th down, all the throwing lanes are covered, and this guy says, let me do it myself, and shows off scrambling ability that you just can't teach.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Young now, off play action. And it's caught. Touchdown. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Here's Myers now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, That allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Shift together here from the D-line.
Here we go now. Boom,
They start the drive with Peterson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. He sets to fire deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Here's Myers now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. It's complete right side to Benjamin. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're able to return this one all the way up to the 45.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The third quarter starts with a run by Peterson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. It didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play. And they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. From the pistol, they run with Peterson. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense.
To try now, look at 56. Here we go. 56. Madden NFL. Here we go.
To throw is Young. From the gun on 3rd down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun, Young. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin for 10 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
All right, here we go.
Throwing on 1st down, Young escaping the pressure right. And Reed with it over the middle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
They'll run with Peterson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school. And now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
And he has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews III. Now Young, going to throw on 3rd and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Kyle Rudolph, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for the Raiders. 49 yards. Jimmy Garoppolo, the starter here, finally lured away from the Patriots. What are some things you like about JG?
Well, I love his makeup, meaning obviously he has a physical ability. He can throw the football, but he's mentally tough as well. And he developed while he was there in New England. They actually trained him to be a starter, even though he wasn't getting any type of snaps. And this guy adapts and thrives with the ability to play against pressure.
And now whistles blow here. Play is stopped, and we're going to get a timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. A toss play. This is Peterson. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Watch it now, Marty, Marty. Detroit, here we go. Boom, landed.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Watch it now, Marty. Good.
Following the penalty, it's Peterson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Back to throw. Young. Clay Matthews in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Young throwing on 3rd and long. And it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. A 10th carry now for Peterson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Now Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Adrian Peterson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. So they're going to go for 2. They'll let Peterson try and run it in. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Ham's team able to secure the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Here's Young to throw on second down. Throw left side complete. It's Reed. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. The offense on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Looking to throw. Young. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Young now, operating from the gun. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Here we go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
I stay myself, I never change, yeah. Do whatever, get you paid, yeah.
Cause, but I still low. Got 100 different to my cell phone. Still 33 for low. I'ma ride to my dog sitting in jail. It's that liner on the grass, spin it back, roll. I'm on Keller, I'm on Bishop, I'm on Flat Shore. bottom, cause the bottom where we come from. Me no pray for little paper, need a lump sum. Real spill, yeah, I would rather be, yeah. Broke, real, little rich. Fall in love with her, she just wanna be in VIP with it. Don't blame me, oh, they just shame me. Had to get it, how I got it on my phone too.
By the way, go ahead, coach. Cause I'm not trying to insult you or anything, but your defense is kind of trash.
Ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game.
Oh my fucking, rest in peace.
Get right to it.
Was that 97?
Yeah, that was 97 John Randall and 96 Night Train.
By the way, Scopo, I don't mean to insult your defense or anything. It was just like, I'm just saying that, like, Okay, this is really
Look at this. Right away,
fucking Christ.
And they're going to take over.
Yo, they picked it up
the
too.
22-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field. Let's just call it as it is.
Definitely not red zone.
We might as well leave.
It's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for the team.
Man! What was I supposed to fucking do? Just dive? Oh no.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Really nice starting field
I'm
position
crying,
here for
bro.
the offensive unit.
Bro, let's see this.
Dak Prescott. Michael Irvin.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And his first pass here is going
Let's hope these guys are just shit. Like, they're just shit. Like, so.
There's one you gotta put a timer on,
Coordinator's
I mean,
just
that one
best
came in hot.
team ever.
That came in
and then
hot,
the
but
rest of the team
overthrown
is
out.
Pay to win, pay to win,
Jason
pay to win.
incomplete.
Yeah, pay to win.
Yo, the man had 97 overall John Randall. Yo, no offense to him break through my line. I'm gonna hike the ball and the man's gonna be standing there. Like my next run, they'll be like, hello.
Nowhere to escape, and he's down.
Dude, it was right there. Damn, these guys are not even running plays.
He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Like, yes, we fumbled it. Yes, we
That one races
Our
outside.
team consists of defense only. Yes. Look how much you want to bet this is like the starting. Oh, let's look at these guys. It's Ertz, Reed, Irving. And
I'm just
Bruce
hoping it's not the 68
They
overall
play
Dak.
fifth to Elliott. Now Prescott. This is caught. Clark.
Yo,
They're
my
able to
red?
convert on third
yeah.
down, and that sets up a
Yo,
first and
my-
goal.
I believe it has a
And after
69
that completion,
overall
you can
Dak
understand
Prescott.
why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed
kinda
on
just
defense
lobbed
at
it up
every
there for
position.
you.
The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If
I
you
don't know
can't
if this
run
is
with
gonna
the
be
tight end
the
as a
right play for this.
linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Watch him use a lob duck to Landry.
Prescott to throw it.
Yo, I'm not getting off the run.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Wait, did he drop it?
Couldn't hold it?
Incomplete.
Yo, I need to check this man's offense. I think either they
can't pause it.
Either it's like a super invested in the line kind of shit. Oh no, they have Clark. Oh, they have Clark.
In the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Out of position tight end. That's
Throwing. Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Oh, fuck yes.
And the Raiders have
Eat me, man. Fuck you, man.
Yo, why would he run into 3 of our dudes? Oh man, it's your boy calling the plays now.
Oh no.
I can't run the play action post cross because I need time for that.
But that's the safe
Scope him. Can we like, can I be running back?
Because you can analyze it, but then ultimately you got to look at it as a first option. Taking care of the ball, getting what you can.
Okay, Ian, I need you to run this ball good. Go, Ian, go. Go, Ian, go.
Fuck,
Alright.
my fucking blocker.
Oh, we got 2 yards. Got 2 yards. It's all good.
Second and 8.
Hey, Army Sam, I'm gonna need you to be here, Boston Johnson. You don't see his entire line. His entire line was in my backfield. I was trying to leave. I was trying to leave before shit got real.
Hits his target. It's Taylor
Go, that is Gabriel.
Heavy contact. He is knocked
Gabriel
down
trying to
hard.
spin.
The pickup goes for 16.
Yo, no, the entire defense was in my backfield. They all dove, and they were just, all my linemen were just like, what the fuck? They were just like, all just sitting there. Aw, man. Aw, man. Aw, man. Aw, man.
Fucking damn it. It's so ridiculous. They're just all splits. Like, is it literally just splits after blitz?
I literally can't throw a deep because night train lanes on one side. The man's about to clothesline the hell out of my dude. I got this.
First down.
I'm so scared. This defense is so good.
Yo, we're doing defensive stuff against it though. Alright, Gronkowski, can you hurry up back to the line, please? Oh, yo, my fullback with a medium block
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense, man, I have
A well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job.
Damn it, I was feeling that play too.
Could have seen that.
At Charles Jones.
Yeah,
Oh,
you needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense.
I was feeling that play too.
Except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle.
Are you sure about this?
Yes, do not fuck up, Ian.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And this ball is intercepted. Picked off by Paul Krause.
Yo, I was getting pressured immediately. Like, I hiked it and the dude was just like, my center was on the ground. The dude was just standing there looking at me. Like, straight in the eyes, just looking right into my soul.
Hopefully this can equate to the amount of blitz David.
Do a man coverage, switch to man coverage. Okay, never mind.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Ready to run. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
I hate people that do that. Be like, oh, I have Dak. Well, let me get Zeke and Dez Bryant and Jason Witten and all those
I think these are all like random.
Switch a blitz, switch a blitz, switch a blitz.
They
go to Elliott again.
God
He's
damn.
gonna lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So he loses 3 yards there.
See
now
what happens if you would have kept on zone if I would have been in the 20-yard line.
The speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs.
I want to say switch to man, but it's up to you.
Now Prescott.
Oh. What? This is Irving a 99? How can he catch that but can't catch it in the goal? Or in, like, touchdown. He couldn't catch that one, but he caught that.
I think he's at 94.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider
Oh yeah, but still he couldn't catch that like back there when they were trying to score, but he can catch that one.
I don't know. He might be like he might be a
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all.
Because like this whole offense is shit. Like,
well, it's not shit, but it's like their defense is what's gonna carry them.
Like I said, I think this is like a heavily invested in O-line right now, this offense.
See, we were going good until we decided to go long. And you were ahead of him, and you had it, but you know, he had to use your Paul Cruz, like right at the very end.
What the fuck is that seam flag?
Excuse me?
I should have had that sack.
He'll get up to the
Who had the ball there? I thought our dude had the ball. That's like, yes.
Wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
What the hell?
This actually,
yo,
we're just doing a cover 2.
I would say switch to a blitz because there's 3
Prescott now on second down.
tight ends at the moment.
Oh, come on.
That's going to be too high, out of bounds.
Wow. My dude just turns and starts shoving the
Not to get
receiver.
too overcritical there,
Someone's like,
because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing
See,
it.
that's when we need Cromartie to jump 10 feet in the air to pick that off.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
This man not have a mic or something?
No, he doesn't. He just sent me a message.
How do you not have a mic? It comes with the damn PS4.
Contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Kill, 4th and 3,
Third down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the
defense
is
I would have
pressure
ran
on
the
the
safe punt
quarterback.
though. Let me get the
But
punt
pressure on the
returner.
quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
There we
Team
go.
on now as this one's sent away.
Oh, we get 6. Ooh.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory.
Yeah, I know.
First and 10.
Hey, yo, Ian,
fucking
take it to the left.
And off comes
Oh, psych.
and he'll go down after
Man got wrapped up by Randall.
As soon as I saw Randall, I was in the starting lineup. I'm like, we are fucked. No joke. Fuck. F-U-C-K.
Pretty much on
Spell it out.
Yo, I need Tom on this play like badly. Like, see that Johnson? If he cuts across, he should be wide open. But I need
I'm open.
Tom
I'm
on that
open.
play,
I'm open. Right here.
and time is not a thing that I have.
That was a bad.
Guy, you were a blocker. You didn't even have a button on you.
I ran out. I ran into it, right.
At the 35-yard line.
This it's like, it doesn't help that you just look at the other team and it's like 95, 96, 97. Like me and Hunter there.
Top people.
We're literally calling out the fucking overalls. It's like, yeah, this game should be done. Like,
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Over the middle and into the hands of receiver Landry.
Excuse me. How did he just lunge
it's like,
10
even
yards
if we
to
play
grab
good
his foot?
defense though, like, this shit is gonna get out of hand sooner or later. They're gonna get a pick six.
One thing I can say pretty safely,
Yeah, if we don't have an offense, we don't have a defense. Easy.
Well, we could have a defense, but like,
bad things
our
usually
offense
happen.
can't
It
be our
takes a
defense.
strong
It's like
arm
the
guy who can rifle it.
What? Yo, I saw that coming too. Did you not see me try and get him? What the hell was that?
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are in for 6.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
How does the
We literally have no hope in winning.
and send this one away?
Get out of the way.
Just let it go in the end zone. Just let it.
This will be fielded on the back
Take it
line
out.
of the end zone.
Just don't
Let
let
it
him.
count
Don't
as
let
a
him hit
safety.
And now
Don't let it. Don't let it. Don't let him.
And
Don't
it's
let him
been
hit
a
us.
miserable start for them offensively.
No,
Two
we're not
drives, 2
running this play.
interceptions.
And this is where you have to know
Oh
your
my God, what is
quarterback and
this?
know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you
Did you not just see the dude jump 10 feet in the air?
that you're throwing it to?
Yo, I'm getting pressured by Randall like every minute.
Start throwing screens. Start throwing screens and quick passes.
Yo, screens are not going to work if he can break through the line that fast.
We should do that. Do you remember that one? Do you remember that one run play I kept running? Like the monster one. Just do that cheese. Just cheese that shit. Like
you gotta tell me where to find it. Yo,
it's under gun.
Yeah, you should go to gun. Yeah.
I'm fucking going out of bounds. I'm not fucking fumbling.
Ian, you're giving us the worst field position.
I don't fucking care.
If you don't want to return it with someone else. Come on now.
I'm just saying. We're gonna get.
Alright, no one switched to read. Let's see how good this screen does. Yeet. Oh, okay.
It's doing good. It's doing good.
Switch. Alright, Ian, if you don't want to run the screen, switch. Where did my blockers go? All my blockers just left and ran down the field.
Gun formation monster.
And that'll make it third down.
Alright, I'll look at it next time. Alright, I'm hoping. Alright, there's one safety. He should go into a zone to the left. So Ian, I'm gonna send you deep. And I'm gonna send Reed deep, and I'm gonna call him mass protect so I can get some more time. Oh my god, I just see Randall just sitting there.
Right.
This one deep right side. And that one incomplete.
Yo, the entire line was in the backfield.
God, yeah. All the linebackers, any extra secondary guys that didn't need to be out there, they were all there.
Ian, what's it in? Formation, right?
Gun.
Got all the actors on goal line. Gun.
Monster.
Doubles, trips. Trips again, trips, bunch, stack, spread, doubles, tray, empty. Fuck, where is it? Yo, tell me when I have like 2 seconds.
You got 5. You should. It's so easy.
I can't find it.
Bruh, that's right after
formation.
Exactly a minute to
Gun,
go before
right?
halftime.
Yeah.
There's trips, there's off trips, weak. Trips, bunch, there's stack. Oh, wait, you mean stack? Like,
I think so.
Oh, wait,
it's like it's an obvious play. It's like 12th one, I think. It's like so obvious. It's the exact formation.
Go for it here on the fourth down try.
Oh my god.
Is stay out
there. Yo, hold up.
Yeah, we're about to take a massive out.
They're indeed going. It's Mario.
There we go. Go.
It's complete. It's Watson.
Go.
Get off of it.
Go.
Yo, Marcus Mariota, 3 interceptions. I like it.
It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. And on fourth down,
It's
they're able to convert
it's kind of thread of needle. Alright, Ian, this one's going out there.
Mariota now to throw on first down. And this is Gabriel on the catch. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Which person? Don't be a manual.
A first down throw for Mariota. And that one will fall in.
I was getting pressured by the corner guy. Leave me alone.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Yeah, I probably actually could have sent you deep, and they wouldn't even expect
flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
A second down throw here for Mariota. Will be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Jones in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
All right, cool. Someone needs to burn their CB. God damn it. Their line is unbeatable, I swear.
Coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Oh, it's not shit.
Here's
It's
the
full
Raiders
of
punter
leads.
now.
It's just the fact that they have 97, 95, and this is just like full of high 90s.
Here we go on fourth down.
It's like, yo, it's not. God damn it. I got pushed with Night Train Lane.
On downs. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the goat. Here they're going to be the goat.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
And Bailey able to knock it through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Sky kick.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the upfield. And they'll be set up a good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Oh no, Charles Jones is going in. Ian on the woods.
A first down throw for Prescott. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
We even had a safety back there.
It literally knocked off of the Broncos
I expect
player.
someone to catch. It doesn't matter
dragging
whether it's
down the
offense or
player.
defense, because
I
there's
guess
usually a
similarity
great
to the
amount of
ball.
bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Where did
I don't know if I should run the blitz. I think I agree.
Throwing again. Prescott on second and 10. Heavy rush, and down he goes. Kenny Clark.
Kenny Clark.
He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12.
This is not a working franchise.
The Broncos on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be third and forever. Here's Prescott. Being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And he'll find
I
a
wish
seam
I
for
had
14
time like he
yards,
does.
but still now facing a
I
fourth
should
down
actually be
after
able
the
to make some
scramble.
plays.
Dak and the offense still out there.
They're literally
going to go
all on the
for
line,
it.
just spamming to break out of it.
I wouldn't blame them.
On fourth, they do snap it to Prescott. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Now the offense lining up first and 10. Prescott now.
Good shit. Go. Left.
He's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Left it on there.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys, let's capitalize on this one.
Where are all the damn blockers at? All the blockers just forget how to block.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football.
It's so hard catching this ball because these guys have press coverage of like a
pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
There was one right there.
Break one tackle, but
see that shit?
That was so nice little game. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. Finds Chad Johnson for the first. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Where you going?
I had a huge hole. Sorry, my thumb is fucked up. Okay.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Man,
nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Just touched him. Number 50 just touches him. He drops the ball.
Free.
Oh, it's my still pick.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
My team's like a 97.
Play action now. Mariota. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Covering a lot in the middle.
Play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
See this coming. I can't call him. That's ridiculous. The route goes away.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Probably totally gonna see this coming. You know what? Let me change it.
Yo, I'm just gonna go vertical right now.
Now it's a bootleg with Mariota.
Where is my running back?
Great, and he goes down once more.
Man just split off to the side. He's supposed to block and then
busting through to get him for a loss of 6. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on.
Good screen, good screen.
You can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right down the brink, aren't they?
Whose mic was that?
I didn't hear anything.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And unable to connect on the long
at least these guys are not being
falls down incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And that'll make it
because they know we suck ass. And if they get the ball back, they can use their OP defense again.
And that's a surprise. The way he attacks the football in the air, it's always surprising to me when he doesn't complete a pass like that.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Coverage.
Prescott to throw it. And he comes back with 1 complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they got themselves a 1st down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be a safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a 1st down for him,
3 touchdowns.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
What's that? Defense. Defense. Stop him. Offense. Defense. Defense. Defense.
Prescott yet again. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
He's covering. He's throwing it in the middle. He's throwing it underneath in the middle.
Offense staying ahead of the change here. 2nd and 3.
Oh, there we go.
They suck at. They can't throw it long. They have to.
They can throw it long.
And again,
they just always go through it.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
My man's just put
that one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
At least we held Zeke
the 4th quarter here. They've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
2nd down, Prescott. Flush to his right. Oh, a good movement. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Dak Prescott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked
All right,
out.
guys. 4 touchdowns in 2 minutes. We got this.
Too good to allow him to run the football.
It's all
I
good.
think you'd rather take your chances with him doing
Ian,
exactly
if you don't want
that,
to return it,
and he
don't
beat
return
him on
it,
that
right?
play
Cool.
all the way to
Catch
the
it,
end
block.
zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a big
Just
collision
kidding.
there as he
Didn't realize
winds
you
up
got
flat on
shit.
his back. And now Oakland ready to take the field.
Neither did I,
Last
but,
time this unit was out here,
What?
costly
No, that's a
turnover,
manual.
and then that turned into 6 points.
Oh, yeah.
They've got to make
Yo,
amends.
his speed's like a
And how many times
97.
have we sat in
What do you
meetings with
expect?
coaches and they use the term complementary football?
Oh, yeah, Sanders.
Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the
This
offense.
man's
That
fast
didn't
as fuck,
happen on the
boy.
last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves
Oh,
back up
man.
and help their
Totally
team.
Yeah,
expected
we'll
this
see
play
if they
too.
can recoup and recover. First down, Mariota.
Great.
Pressure, and they
Nice
got
play,
to
guys.
him
I couldn't even
again.
take my
Aaron
3 steps back.
Donald.
I
And
got
they'll
sacked.
pick up his second
Fucking
sack
amazing.
now of the afternoon.
Fucking moment I hike it, I take a step and I'm down.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Yo, whoever is Sanders is going deep.
Ow.
I'll send Reed deep as well, since Reed has speed. Alright. No one draw the attention of the safety. That was meant to not be able to.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
No, I did not do that. Look at him. What is that man doing? It was a night train lane. He was going at it.
Maybe can
Man's
expect
in there
more passes like that downfield. Mariota.
Get open.
Here's a screen to Powell.
That man did not allow me to block. I was trying my ass off to block.
Gets 7, but it's not enough. And it'll
Just,
be
you gotta use a hit stick to
You
chop
got the
block.
big lead defensively.
That's what I was trying to
Give
do.
them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch,
Oh,
inbounds,
no.
keep the clock
Yo.
running. Just go ahead and
Wow,
lead the game
how
out
is
that
he
way.
just
And
running
he's
through
got
it
the
all?
first
That man
before
is
he's
just
brought
reaching.
down at the 39-yard line.
We just got
Give him a
lucky.
first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
This is a goal of ours.
So the D-line's going to spread out.
For the
Mariota now.
Yo, oh, I was wide open.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he is out of bounds on
Hunter
the
was
other
wide open.
side of
I would've got a
midfield.
touchdown.
Another nice
Yeah, you
game,
gotta say
13
something.
yards that time,
So
and
I
another
was
first down.
just
Offense for them
I
has
just
been at
realized
a
because the
premium. You
safety
wonder
just
where
came
plays
off
like
as
that
he
have been all
threw
game
it.
long.
So I was
They're
like,
gonna
oh
do the
yes.
exact same thing themselves.
You know what I mean?
But they're also looking forward
yeah,
now.
say something.
Because now
Yeah, that
these
would be-
plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Buying time to his left. And he finds Chad Johnson.
Get him. Get him. Don't do him like
Big
that.
hit. Knocked down
Nice job, man.
sideways.
Look at Chad
Now
Johnson's
whistles
shoulder.
come in. We're going to get a timeout here
Makes him look
by
like
the
a fucking
offense.
kid.
As it comes with a minute
They're just
4
all
left to
jacked
go
up
in the
and high.
game. Mariota on
shit.
first down.
Oh shit.
And no
Yeah,
escaping
I just
the
ran those
Travis.
aside.
He'll go down. They
Yeah,
got
there
him
he
for a
was.
sack.
I saw his name. I saw him
It's been
coming
tough
straight
for
from me.
this
Like,
offensive
God
line.
damn
It
it.
appears almost like they've been on
They
roller
gotta
skates
let
this
us have
entire
at least
game.
a
The way they've been pushed
We're gonna
around.
go for a field
6
goal,
sacks
right?
given up
Just
in
to
this
not
one.
get close.
Now a second down throw for
Oh
Mariota.
my god.
Couldn't cross the middle.
Good.
And he whips that one
I had to get it
incomplete
away.
there.
I'm not taking a 30-yard
Another
sack.
wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they
These
just
guys are
really
such
haven't
pussies.
gotten much better.
And all
Don't
that
even
does
like try to go
is
zone. They
embolden the
immediately go
secondary.
line.
They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better.
To throw Mariota. That his pass is
What?
intercepted.
Where did he come
Time
from?
today. Picked
Get
off at
Mariota.
the 23. And a great return
Yo,
as he
where did
takes
he
us
come
up
from?
just
I didn't
shy
even
of
see
the
the dude.
45.
Ed Reed, man.
He just came from the middle of nowhere. He's like, nope.
Hope was alive.
Fucking
Until
yeet.
that interception. It was a terrific
Yeah,
play.
they
Okay.
may not be letting
I'm telling
each other
that I don't give
just
a fuck. I don't care. We're losing, man. But I'm just gonna send a strong safety
You know that's
blitz out.
something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited
Yeah, we-
about where they are in this game.
And that's incomplete. Jarvis
man was
Landry, the
AFK.
intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
One thing I have
Just
learned,
sitting there
receivers
still
don't
in his
mind
wide
high
receiver
throws so
position.
much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to
Guy,
them,
everyone
and not only
go
the DB's
back.
gonna throw
Everyone
the
go
verbal trash
back.
their way. When they
Everyone
get
go
back to the
back.
huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw.
We're just,
Luckily
like,
fell
letting him
incomplete.
just sit
It's
in his
just a gain
pocket.
of a
He's just
couple
sitting there
there on the
running around.
scramble, and now it's third down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football.
Just
no one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
I'm about to just leave his wide receiver wide open.
On third down, it's Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped.
It's a fumble. Get it, get it, get it. Oh my fuck. Oh my guys, you're too slow.
Yo, Ian, call timeout. Oh, you bum.
The storyline in this
fuck,
one,
I didn't
Charles,
notice.
No doubt the number 0. Zilch.
Oh, we got closer.
In the NFL.
Yo, it's because of that line.
What an accomplishment.
Yo, I'm gonna play 1 or 2 more games, then I'm getting off because it's gonna be 5 in the morning.
If we had a little bit more time on the line, I actually had time to be able to throw the ball. Yeah, because the second quarter's when they got that pick 6, and like everything else.
Yo, just all of us.
Touchdowns, we're just sitting there messing up.
Oh man.
So that'll do it for us.
That was me this whole game.
Yo, we got more rushing yards though.
More passing. More passing. Let's do it.
Oh wait, we got more passing. Let's go.
The Broncos are winners as we say so long
11
from
rushing
Denver.
yards. 11. Claudio was unacceptable. How stupid Madden is. Yo,
No,
dog,
it
I'm
shows
level
how stupid people are to like play, like to buy their stuff. I'm a level 17. You know what's up. Alright, let's go again. Oh damn, here we go. Let's hope we don't get partnered with exact same people.
It's even better team.
Everyone, their top three's all 99s. They're like,
They
okay,
have
I'm
Calvin
getting
Johnson. They have Calvin Johnson. Oh, they found real fast. They have like Steve Young, Calvin Johnson. Like, fuck.
Yeah, they, like their top three's all 99. I would just be like, you know, fuck this, I'm getting off.
Oh, yeah. I would go and eat snow from outside and then go sleep in the snow and maybe freeze to death because I would be that unentertained.
I think I would just go and come crawling home and die.
Join
think.
Church Prime now to get Reggie White.
get Reggie White and John Randall.
If you want.
If you want to pay $10 a month extra for Twitch Prime, even though no one uses Twitch and it's free to watch
Madden Ultimate
oh
Team
my
what I
Jesus.
fucking
we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play.
Yo.
Rip. Called.
I need
okay,
you
now I'm
guys
sighing.
on the line.
Raiders.
I'm green. I need you guys on the line to help, like, protect you. Because we're on the offensive line. Because we're not doing jack shit if I can't do move at all.
This fielded at the 2.
That was almost
to the 26-yard line.
I was waiting for the fumble too. Alright, here's when the torture begins. You guys are just in there running around. I'm sitting here trying to run around for my life.
Oh no, this is. They got Aaron Donald. Watch out.
Wait a minute. Someone be Sanders real quick. I see someone using Aaron Donald and it's scaring me.
Mariota now to throw on first down. And this is
Chill, yeah, I would have thrown a few, but you got double covered at the moment, so I just dumped it down.
14 yards is the pick out there.
We should just do
first.
small plays anyways.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball to the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
I do not have time.
Away to his left. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. Now they got him for a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here.
I'm not feeling
was the
this
same.
play.
No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Now that play is blown up, losing
I saw
yardage
all
back
red
at the
and I immediately knew
35.
this is not a good play.
And then I saw Aaron Donald moving around side to side. I'm like,
Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays.
He's just
Went
moving
the
around
wrong
side.
direction. Dancing to his left.
He's moving around side to side every time.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
I couldn't
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. He opted to go with a scramble.
We gained 1 yard on the play, no worries.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach,
this one,
it's
I need
third
no
down,
one to be
don't
Chad
take a
Johnson.
sack.
You
And in
guys
this
hit me.
case,
The
he's
other
able to
people.
avoid the pressure and get
Is that
out of there.
Michael Vick?
He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
No one beat Chad Johnson. Beat Reed or the
They're
other
indeed
dude.
going.
I need
It's
Chad Johnson to be
Mariota.
wide open on this play. And he's going to be wide open on this play.
Looking for
He got
Johnson,
snatched.
it's intercepted.
Dude, user did it
Picked
too.
off by Wesley
He saw
Woodyard.
it. My
And
eyes
they have
were
possession,
user.
and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right
Ian, were you
and
open?
trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right
So
and
no.
threw
Say
right into
you're
it for an interception.
If you
No,
think
I
you have a
wasn't
chance to
really.
catch
I
him,
wasn't really. The safety was coming down.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette
What's their
Blount.
team looking
And
like?
able to
They have
get
the
a
same
couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Stop on his face.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what?
You have to
Sometimes you
get
treat it like
that's-
boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it
Dwight
again,
Clark,
then you come with a big punch
which is
later.
a receiver.
Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
They go play action. Mariota
That's kind of shit.
gonna throw right side here, complete. That one will go as a gain
did
of
you not
11.
just see me
Raiders
getting
having a
dragged or
first
some
down as
offensive
well.
lineman like clear out to the side?
Fresh set of downs here.
Going into secondary familiars.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle.
Yes.
And
Fuck.
incomplete and dropped
He's so
there in the
shit.
middle, third
Look at how
and
much
10.
taller he is, though.
Yeah.
Oh my
Against
god.
second down.
You can feel the anguish
Rip
all the
anyone
way
that
up
has
here.
to
It
verse against
certainly
him
looked
in
like he had that
jungle.
one in the end zone, open,
That's why he's
able to
a
hold on to it.
What, is that me from last game? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
On play action, Mariota eluding the pressure right.
I see him
On
wide
the
open.
run, he'll
No.
let this go deep right
Oh.
side. So the long
Hey,
attempt
somebody-
falls
somebody
innocently to the ground.
fucking
Yeah,
coverage.
whoever's using
Double
him is shit.
coverage.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it
saw
or
that
throw
wide
it.
open
In this
right there.
situation,
I started
he
running
decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
On third down, Mariota. Now he'll dump it underneath to his
Oh,
running
that's a
back
little
complete.
dump off.
And he's going to have the first down at
He's
about
doing
the
underneath
38.
his
That one will go as a gain of
deep down
11.
the
Raiders
He's trying
having
to
a first down as well.
overhand it over to Desmond, and then last minute he's gonna dump it off.
A first down throw for Mariota.
Come on, Russell.
Mariota, get over here.
Yes.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Grab it while it's out
Pressure
of
there and
bounds.
only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive
fucking toe drag
coordinator
swag,
right
motherfucker.
now who is celebrating not just getting home
Freaking
with
Mr.
3 there,
West, I feel
but
like.
realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You drop an 8, where are you going to go with the football?
Mariota. His throw incomplete.
Good thing his teammates are semi-shit.
Yeah, the users cannot catch the ball with shit.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
I think I should do a zone or cover.
Should do a cover 9.
Mariota. He'll buy some time.
There he
right.
is. Fuck.
He can run for it, and he will.
I'm sitting there watching the comeback.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a
If it was
first
the
down.
93, wouldn't it
Ready
be
to go
top
now
3?
in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles
it's
Davis.
probably
It's the
Grant.
Raiders in possession of the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Snow Beast food out of like packs.
Yes. Well, then it would be too easy.
Working out of the gun, Mariota.
Get him, get him, get him.
Forced out to his left.
Yeah, I'm sitting there because there's like 3 dudes wide open in the end zone. So I'm sitting there in the zone.
You need to have like fucking three
They keep the drive
linebackers.
rolling.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Why would you throw
about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3? 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4th down territory.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Chill, everyone just line the inside.
They're gonna probably check it and not fucking up.
Exactly.
They're too big of pussies to throw slants or anything. You know what? Ian, run a man coat.
He's gonna
obviously
fall back.
Someone going outside.
Oh, he didn't get it. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. Ah.
Yo, no. I need someone to go deep fast because they're gonna be blitzing the hell out of me.
Fuck.
I just see Aaron Donald moving. Look at him.
You should go and shot.
Trying to shake
Watch out.
I'm in the back of the end zone.
Watch out.
Sorry. I thought you were gonna bolt right then and there. I was gonna try
the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let it just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground.
I'm just gonna go straight down.
Throwing is Mariota.
Going
up top.
You got it.
Ooh, Ian.
Oh, fuck that. Drops the ball. What a pussy. Oh, my God.
No, it's like he had it, but the dude just stripped it. Y'all should let me control my running back. Alright, like, actually, you know what? It's
and the defense able to recover, batted free.
Try and switch this up to someone that's not using it. Can you, like, fuck. Alright, well, we're going with the pass since, you know,
play action now.
What's now?
Oh, come on.
That will be incomplete as well.
You know what? Nope, I ain't dealing with this shit.
After the ball hit the ground, giving him some credit.
I ain't dealing with this shit.
Make him go back down.
Yeah, that's true. Gotta stay with it.
That's true.
Hey, we
come on, Brady.
A safe man.
Brady.
Get blocked.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away.
Yo.
Oh, don't hit stick. Just jump forward. Like, yeah, just don't hit stick anymore.
Yeah, usually I fucking just let the AI take the
come back to Oakland after this.
Yo, Ian, run a man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
About finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
What am I doing?
Flushed out
right.
And some room to roam now. And he is out of bounds.
Such a pussy. He's such a pussy. Oh, none of my routes are open? Well, yeah, I'm going to run it completely to the side, wait a little bit, and then run all the way out.
Yep. Sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go.
Mariota
Tuck it and get all you can.
Should I go?
They go play action here.
Did you crash?
No. He must have fucking disconnected.
Damn. That sucks, man.
Damn.
Too much pressure.
What?
Oh my God, and they score a touchdown.
They're just cheesing, bro. Damn it. Return. Alright, Ian, here we go.